Well, the penultimate bout in the men's bantamweight division is Vittorio Parrinello of Italy, ranked 7th in the World Championship rankings coming into the 16th Worlds, up against Lazaro Alvarez of Cuba, 20-year-old out of Havana. Recently won the Pan American Games qualifier. That's how he earned his ticket to these World Championships here in Baku, Azerbaijan. And, well, we know a lot about this man. 28-year-old WSB boxer, Parrinello, very experienced. For the Dolce & Gabbana Milano Thunder WSB team, where he's been a great success and certainly has enjoyed the new boxing available to many of the amateurs. And Alvarez, well, a newcomer, very impressive in their Pan American qualifying games. And at 20 years of age, so often we've seen youngsters come through from Cuba with so little of a track record in the international ring, and literally from nowhere go right the way through in competitions. When every time a Cuban steps into the ring, you cannot help but mention the names of Felix Savant, 6 times world champion, 3-time Olympic champion; Teofilo Stevenson, 3 times world champion, 3 times Olympic champion; and Angel Huera, 3 times worlds and a double Olympic champion. So let's see if Cuba's got another superstar on their hands here. He's certainly up against it with Parrinello, very experienced boxer, ranked 7th here for this championship. 8 years the senior, the boxer in red to the boxer in blue. And the Italian born in the northern part of Italy, a Piedmont region, north of Turin. Well, the older, wiser man of the two, showing a little respect for Alvarez, the youngster from Havana. Not sure how long Parrinello will give this young lad time to size him up. But such is the aura of the Cuban boxers. Still the most successful international amateur boxing association in the world. More medals and success than any other nation. And young or old, established or not, they are treated with care wherever they box. It's a good 1-2 there from the Italian in red. And past the halfway point in the first of 3 3-minute rounds. And Parrinello Parrinello needs to be careful here. You can get a warning for just a little too much holding, something that's not taken quite so seriously in the WSB as it is in World Championship and Olympic rules and competition. Of course, Parrinello boxing in the WSB for the Milan team, known as the Dolce & Gabbana Milano Thunder. What a name for a boxing team. The jab and the combinations working well for the Italian. But a respectable opening round for the youngster from Cuba. Parrinello, for me, has the advantage. Judges confirm 5-2. 3 points clear. Now, what will be interesting now is if the respect And the fact-finding stops. And Parrinello changes this up a gear in the second round. We will look to maintain the same tactical plan as the first and just score skillfully, consistently, and throughout the round. Well, two of the judges had the Cuban ahead of the Italian. But again, the scoring system takes the average. So if there is anything that's not quite in line with the others or a little bit out of kilter, that mean average brings it all straight back. Now, we want to see some fireworks from Alvarez here, because Parrinello, as predicted, looking to speed things up a bit here now. Looking for a good point-scoring second round, and then just keep him at bay in the third. Round of 16, remember, if you're just joining us here at the 16th World Amateur Boxing Championships from Baku in Azerbaijan. But a great atmosphere in the Heydar Aliyev Stadium today. This is the round of 16. Each and every one of the winners of these bouts who qualify for the quarterfinals means that they have qualified for the Olympic Games of 2012. London, England, of course, the host. Alvarez trying to work his way inside there with the jab. Parrinello working very well on the counter. Confidence is growing. Closing stages now, the second round, and it looks to me that Parrinello has again kept that advantage. Oh, there's a good 1-2 from Alvarez. And again, that's a good score from the Cuban. Better closing stages here, and Parrinello can sense it. Confidence is growing all the time for Alvarez. The Italian maintains the advantage. Alvarez actually scored 4-3 on that second round, but the Italian holds on to the lead 8-6 after 2 rounds. So I'm sure the words of wisdom coming from the ring, and coming from the corner, I should say, of the Italian. You've got to be careful here, because as this bout unfolds, the Cuban in the blue corner is getting more and more confident, and the punches more and more effective and accurate. Very important and intriguing third round. The first round going to the Italian, the second round to the Cuban. But the Italian, by virtue of the higher score in the first, still keeps the advantage by 2 at 8-6. But Lazaro Alvarez is figuring this man out with every round. Parrinello must keep this Cuban at bay. because this young 20-year-old out of Havana is starting to get the hang of this game and starting to get the hang of this Italian's fighting style. There you go again, look. He knows it's time to start unloading, and he's doing just that. Oh, there's an absolute sensational right hand and another, and Parrinello's in trouble. There's the count. 2 right hands right on target. And as predicted, Alvarez has taken his time, but now the skills are starting to clearly be demonstrated. And can he show us again? There's the right again. And again he hits the target. And now the young Cuban's confidence is riding high again. And Parrinello, all of a sudden, is fighting to stay in this bout. Again, the Cuban unloads the big right. No holding him down. Parrinello working hard here, the Italian in red. Working hard. He knows he's behind at this point. Certainly by our reckoning. 1 minute to go in the third round. The Cuban again. Keep that head up, the referee tells the Italian boxer. .40 seconds left to go. And Lazaro Alvarez could be on the verge of causing an upset in this men's bantamweight division here. There he goes again with the right. And unless Parrinello can finish with a flurry here, the Cuban could have turned this around. 5 seconds to go. 7, my mistake. Who's going to get the last point? And there goes the bell. And I think the Cuban has done enough. Very close call. 2-point advantage, remember, for the Italian. As each round unfolded, this young man from Havana started getting more and more confident, understanding, learning the game. He could have done with another couple more rounds, couldn't he, really? And then I'm sure it would have gone to the Cuban, but it still may go his way. It'll be very close, whatever the call. And he's done it! Alvarez has knocked out the 7th-ranked boxer Vittorio Parrinello of Italy, 13 points to 11. Started off slow, started catching up in the second, and made it count in the third to deny the Italian a spot in the quarterfinals. The Cuban wins 13 to 11.